Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Austin Bachelor here, and today we're going to be doing some TikTok art challenges. I've been spending some time on TikTok making some new videos, and at first I was pretty resistant, but the more time I spent on there, the more I'm like, wow, there's some pretty good artists on here. I just thought it'd be fun to try some new challenges in the community, so we're going to go through, we're going to do them today. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification icon so you can see more videos like this, as well as awesome tutorials and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and find some challenges that we can take a crack at.
Make the skin color your favorite color. The eye color the color of your birthstone. The hair color should be the color of your shirt. If you wear glasses, add a third eye or just another set of eyes. If your favorite animal has horns, add horns. Or if they have wings, then add wings. If you wear earrings, add those. And everything else is really up to you. Oh, and if you happen to be an artist, draw your monster.
Alright, well, I happen to be an artist, so I'm definitely going to be drawing this monster. Let's go ahead and see what ours is going to be based off of all of their prompts they gave us. Alright, so skin color is our favorite color. My favorite color is blue, so we're going to do something with blue skin. My birthstone is a peridot. I don't really know how you pronounce that. Peridot?
Peridot.
Got like a greenish brown amber color to it. I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's August, so we're gonna go with that color for the eyes. The hair color is my shirt color. Well, my shirt today is black. And I do wear glasses. I'm not wearing them right now, but I do wear glasses, so I guess I'm just gonna have a third eye or some extra eyes. I don't wear any earrings or have any, so we won't worry about that. And my favorite animal is a triceratops. And to any of you out there who say, that's not an animal, that's a dinosaur. Dinosaur? I know that in all the other challenges I see people do of this, they make theirs more like a character, but she calls it a monster, and I like drawing monsters, so I'm gonna actually make mine a monster more than any sort of humanoid character. So I'm gonna treat the hair color as the fur color. It's close enough, it counts. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I came up with a couple ideas for a sketch here. I wanted to go with, I really like Triceratops, and they said add horns, so I'm just gonna straight up add Triceratops elements. And I also decided to go with sort of a bear creature vibe, so Baratops, or perhaps a Triceratops. And so this is where I'm at so far. It's a pretty rough sketch. I think I want to come up with a couple more poses and sort of hone in on an idea, but I really like the direction this is going so far. I think this one's going to turn out pretty cool. Honestly, I don't like the extra eyes as much. I feel like it makes it look too alien, but that's part of the challenge. If I were to ever use this for a miniature or something, I'd probably just cut out the extra eyes. But we're going to stick to the challenge. Let's go ahead and keep drawing, see what we can add. Alright, so I have our second sketch here. I decided to go with something a little bit more cutesy, and found some great reference photos of bears to sort of base these off of. But yeah, this guy, he's sort of sitting, he's got his paws down, sitting on his behind. And I actually think this is the one I'm gonna go with for the more sort of finished painting. I'm gonna try really hard to keep these short and simple, so I'm not spending hours on these, but we'll see where we go from here. I think the next step is going to be to start coloring, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we've got all of our colors in, and it looks pretty decent. I added a little bit of stripes and dots, sort of a feline pattern in the fur. I thought that looked pretty cool, and you can see the skin is blue, showing up on his toes and the back where his tail attaches to the body, and then mostly, of course, his head and his face. And we can zoom in here really quick. We got those birthstone eyes. I guess I don't know how to pronounce it.
Peridot.
It's not the cleanest paint job ever, but I think it does well enough for our purposes. I decided in order to make it a little bit more like a monster and not just a straight up bear with Triceratops horns, I changed the facial structure a little bit, gave him some sort of tusks coming out from his snout there. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to start with color. And let's go ahead and start working on our lighting and see if we can make something somewhat halfway presentable here. So let's get started. Alright, so there's a rough lighting. It's not a masterpiece, but it's a TikTok art challenge. But honestly, I think it looks pretty cool. I think we're just gonna add a few finishing touches. We're gonna add in a quick background as well as, you know, some color overlays. We're gonna tie all of this together and then we're gonna call it done. All right, that's it. We're gonna call this one finished. Like I said, I just used the background and touched up with some paint, added some things in there to sort of tie it together. But yeah, there's our Triceratops. I think it turned out pretty cool, and by the time this gets posted, it might already be up on TikTok. But yeah, it was a fun one. Let's do another one. Let's see what else we can find.
Here's an art challenge. Pick an animal and pick a fruit. Take these two and combine them into a piece of art. This is what I came up with. Let's see yours.
Okay, that one seems fun. Pick an animal, pick a fruit, combine them. It looks like she was using a randomizer, but it didn't say randomly, so I'm just gonna pick ones that I think would go good together. I saw some other ones that people were doing. I saw a kiwi bear, that was pretty cool. I saw a banana cat, that was pretty weird, but well done. I think though, I wanna go for something like a little bit more cute. I'm thinking maybe like a little tiny frog is what I'm feeling. I feel like amphibians and a lot of fruit go well together. I haven't seen anyone do like a lot of berries or anything like that, so I think we're gonna do like a cherry and a frog. I think I have an idea in my head for like a pretty well merged cherry frog. So let's go ahead and start painting it, see what we can come up with. All right, so we got the rough sketch here. I really just did a study of a really cute frog reference I found, but we need to clean up the line art. We need to do some stuff to make it feel a little bit more like a cherry. Also, in the reference, you couldn't really see any of the fingers or toes or anything like that because they're tucked under his body, but I think it will make it read a little bit more clearly like a frog, especially since we're already meshing some cherry aspects. We want people to be able to tell like, oh, that's a frog that is sort of like a cherry. So I'm gonna draw the toes and fingers and stuff back in there, and then we'll put them on like a leaf or something. Maybe he's like looking at a bug or something like that. Here we go. This is our cleaned up line art. Like I said, I added those toes and fingers in there, threw him on a leaf. We might adjust the composition a little bit more later, but I think that looks pretty good for a starting point, and I think it's really gonna start to come alive when we start painting in some colors. We got all of our basic rough colors in there. Let's go ahead and start adding our shadows. Usually I do this on a multiply layer for those of you wondering, and we'll go ahead and get started on that. We're at this stage now. I've added the shadows. I've started adding some ambient light from the sky, and we're already in way too long on this thing, way longer than I planned, but that's okay. I think it's gonna turn out really cool. The next thing is probably my favorite part, which is gonna be to start adding those really specular, glossy highlights that just make it look so delectable. Alright, well, I went on ahead and just finished everything up. We had all the highlights in there. I sort of finished out the leaf a little bit more, just threw in a really simple, easy background. While I did spend way too much time on a simple TikTok art challenge of combining an animal and a fruit, I actually really like the results. I think it turned out pretty cute, I guess. I kind of want to eat it, but it's probably poisonous. Let's see if we can do one more challenge for this video, do something fun. But before we do, I want to take a moment to tell you about digitalpaintschool.com. So Digital Paint School is my new website where you'll be able to take digital painting courses covering a wide variety of topics. We're going to be teaching environment design, concept art, anime, manga, human anatomy, basically anything you can think of. There'll be multiple instructors on there who are experts in their industry who actually work in the field that they're teaching, and you can even sign up for one-on-one mentorships with any of our instructors where every week they're going to meet with you, they're going to be doing drawovers, paint-overs of your work, talking about your artistic goals, and even giving you specific specific assignments tailored exactly to what you're trying to accomplish. Also included is access to our private community of artists where you can meet other students who are taking the same courses as you, share your assignments, get feedback, actually interact with your instructors, as well as join fun art challenges and cool art prompts to come up with creative ideas. The whole goal of this website is to help you build a portfolio that's actually going to get you hired in the industry. And the cool thing is there's a 14-day money-back guarantee. So if you buy any of our courses and you just don't like them, you don't feel like it's worth it, you can get a refund for any reason, no questions asked, and you don't even have to worry about it. So if you want to paint images like I do in my videos, then click the link in the description below and go check it out. That's all. Thanks for taking the time to listen. Now back to the video.
Wholesome art challenge. So what you're gonna do is draw yourself idealized. Now by this, I don't mean you have to draw yourself with full makeup or a six-pack of abs, or guys, you don't have to be 6'3", girls, you don't have to have a skinny waist and a full chest and big butt. What I mean is draw yourself how you want to be.
You know, I really like that challenge. I think I have an idea of what I want to do that I feel like really represents how I want to be seen. I don't think I want to do any commentary on this one. I just really want to focus and like think about what I want to represent. But I'll show the finished piece at the end and throw it up on the screen. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to leave a comment and like, and I appreciate all of your support. I'll see you guys in the next one.